Hey everybody, welcome to another Robo review. This one is another interesting knockoff, third party, fourth party. I'm not even sure. It was inexpensive, and I've seen some reviews online, and it caught my attention. So we're gonna get into it. I ordered this from Amazon. I do want to give a shout out on YouTube. He doesn't know me. I don't think we've ever really talked on YouTube in any fashion. But I saw this figure being reviewed by Long's Toys, and I'm going to tag him in the description below. He does a lot of different. He does Transformer stuff. But he always also does Kamen Riders and various other Bakugan and various things. So, but I saw him reviewing this on YouTube, and when he mentioned the price, I was like, "Really? For that price?" Now, I'm tempted to wonder if this is like the Five Below figures, which I've done 2 batches of so far at least, and they were $5 each, and they were not great. Some of them were better than others, but they weren't great. This one on Amazon is $22.99. It's normally $37.99, so it's $23. And it has been that price since, let's see, since I don't know, since after the 19th of December of last year, 25, and a little bit before January of this year. So it's at that. It's like a holiday price, I'm sure. $22.99. So I haven't gotten into it yet. We're gonna open it up. It's in a bag package rather than a box, so I hope it survived the transit. Here we go. Good size box. It's got some weight to it. Feels like it's got some weight, unless that's just packing material. This is Tyrannosaurus Warrior. Not a very descriptive name, but it makes the point. And it looks a little bit like a certain Beast Wars villain, doesn't it? On the side, it says Mecha Transformation Tyrannosaurus. On the back, it shows Tyrannosaurus Warrior. It's got his dinosaur mode. It shows his robot mode in 3 different positions. And on this side, it shows him between robot and T-Rex form. The box is a little damaged. The box is a bit damaged, probably from this packaging here. But we're going to hope for the best. So let's open it up. It says for ages 6+, so that's up to 2 years younger than what Hasbro usually is. Hasbro is usually 8+. Standard stick bubble. Nothing really tying him down, looks like. He's a big figure. He's big. One of his arm pieces fell out already. So let's put this back in there for the cats to try to play with. We got, ooh, that's nice. He doesn't feel awful, to be honest. Some interesting features. All right, so he has a pretty nondescript face. He has a nose and a battle plate, and a head that's a little bit like Bruticus. He has the T-Rex arm over here, and it opens up to show a blaster in there. I don't know if that's compatible with any blast effects. It looks like it might be, almost. Looks like a 5mm port. He has a second accessory piece It's supposed to be like a claw hand, similar to Beast Wars, Transmetal. And it fits. There's a hold tab there, and you can see his hand. You can just kind of maybe. Okay. This part lifts up to make this part easier, so you can get it onto his hand. Maybe. Oh, no, it doesn't go there. It plugs onto his arm. He has a spot on his arm there. Okay? I don't know why I'm doing this wrong. I watched the review and I watched Long's Toys do all this, and I still got it wrong. And then it goes there on his arm there. A little bit of pincher action there. The T-Rex head does a similar gimmick. It has a little flap on the bottom you can open up and you can take off. So you can have two arms, you can have one arm, you can have accessories, you can have whatever. And same thing, there's a tab there. There's a red plug. That slides on there, the tab closes, and then he's back where he is. Now, one thing I'm noticing is his middle keeps getting undone for transformation. There's a little piece that holds this all together, and it's coming loose. We'll revisit that in a little bit here. But he feels like the same quality as an original Beast Wars toys. I have the original Megatron from Beast Wars, and this is about the same level of plastic, which is a surprise for being $22. His head moves all around, left and right, so up, down, like different things. His shoulders are ratcheted on each side. This one tends to be hitting his backpack a little bit if you do not have the shoulder piece just right, because the shoulder moves for transformation mostly, but the arms go out all the way. They've got a bend at the elbow that bends both ways, and it'll move. It'll give you more freedom of motion if you have the dinosaur pieces off. He has a weight swivel. He has these big thigh pieces that are supposed to be parts of the dinosaur. You can kind of move those a little bit to give him range of motion. Good ratcheting. His knees are ratcheted 90 degrees. He's got ankle tilt. He's got a swing at the knee so he can move his... This is some pretty high quality stuff for being a third party. Bicep swivels, and that piece has come undone again. So I don't know. From back there, what are you doing? Bad cat. I don't know how to properly stop that from doing it. This piece plugs in there to hold it in, but it still wants to come loose. Other than that minor little irritating part, he's pretty well put together. He's pretty solid, to be honest. I'm really surprised. I am really surprised. It's the first time I've gotten a third party that was not brutally expensive on the secondary market. I got him new on Amazon for $22.99, normally $37.99. So, which in itself is not an unfair price for a figure of this size. We're going to see I don't usually do the transformations, but we're going to see if we can transform it. So that part's going to go right up there. That part's going to go right up there. This little tab under here that's supposed to catch and keep him doing this. It's undone. His chest piece comes out. You can stash the head. This piece goes up top. Arms come down. And let's see, what's the next part that it's supposed to do here? This part, I'm a little confused about. Ah, okay. Nope. He's got a groin piece that pops down. Two of them, actually. And then the legs, looks like they separate somewhere. It's not breaking when we first got him here. Okay, and they separate. And the legs separate. I'm not doing the whole like transformation thing here. I don't do that on screen here. But there's some tabs on each side of the hips there. They plug into there. That plugs into there. That plugs into that side. Not very well. You bend the knees, of course, so to speak. Can you plug into that, please? Thank you. And they don't stay attached very well on these legs. But regardless, this is his T-Rex form. Oh, okay. I see there's more tabs there and there. All right. Yeah, there he is. That's his T-Rex form, which is interesting. Very interesting. It's not as intuitive as his robot form, but it does the job. It does what it's supposed to do. And other than this hip that keeps popping out of socket, he's an old guy. He needs that hip surgery. So a bit more stable in robot mode than in T-Rex mode. But still, for $22.99, he's a remarkably solid figure. I'm surprised at just how solid he is, to be perfectly honest. And I like him. I think he's kind of cool. I like the purple color. I like the silver. Everything seems to be painted. It's a decent little figure. And he will stand up just fine. Won't dip over. Won't be a little teapot. And so, yeah. So that is Tyrannosaurus Warrior. I don't know what company is actually involved in making this. I'm not sure what any of the stuff on the box actually means as far as this goes. Mecha transformation, for whatever that means. Let's look on the bottom here. Transformer Dinosaur Toy brand Resources, manufactured in a Chinese facility somewhere. Cats are tearing up the carpet. It was manufactured in December 1st of 2025. And that's about it. Partial alloy movable joint. I don't know. Resources, transforming dinosaur toys. If you've heard of them, let me know what you think about him. I think he's an alright little toy. I kind of like him. I don't know what he'd be called as far as my head canon goes. But he has a lot of expression. He has a lot of personality. And I think he's worth getting. And once again, shout out to Long's Toys for catching this. And so I got kind of the alert about it. Once again, we're not connected. He doesn't know me from anything. I'm going to tag him in the description anyway to give him the credit for being the first person I saw that had one. No, don't go over there. What are you doing? Bad cat. Go on. Kittens are being bad. But, yeah, so shout out to him. And I think it's a cool little figure. And I like it. Anyway, that's all I got for you this time. Until next time, of course, have a good one.